Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. Well, Eileen Cannon's in the news. In my previous readings with Eileen Cannon about the Mar-a-lago documents case, I noted that she didn't seem like she wanted to be on the case, and she thought about recusing herself. But the point I remember most driving this point home was that free will. She had free will. She had the opportunity to kind of redeem herself, or she had the opportunity to continue down the path of being a flunky for Trump. Well, looking at the news today, she's made her free will choice. And it's not trying to be a unbiased federal judge. The first of the two issues that came up was that she was questioning why Jack Smith in the Department of Justice was continuing to investigate the Mar-a-Lago documents case using a grand jury in Washington, D.C., and not the one in Florida. Well, yeah, that's easy, because the data with the information was stolen in the two districts, and they're kind of separated in that regard. The second part was that the DOJ wanted what's known as a Garcia hearing. Stanley Woodward is the lawyer for Walt Nauta. And I did a reading on Walt Nauta, and I thought Stanley Woodward was going to be a good lawyer for Nauta and would have Nauta's best interest. However, the prosecutors aren't as optimistic as me. They wanted to have what is known as a Garcia hearing, which is basically to alert all of Woodward's clients about the potential conflicts of interest he has with the different court cases, including Walt Nauta's. But they wanted that done in secret. They wanted it off the public record. And Judge Cannon shot that down, saying the prosecutors didn't do enough to explain why the meeting needed to be kept under wraps. The DOJ can refile, but they need to explain why it needs to be under wraps. And I'm trying to wrap my head around this one, speaking of wraps. The best I can figure is that by doing this off the record, maybe there's cases they're investigating that basically, I want to say, like, there's cases that aren't public, or there's things going on not public that they don't want to tip their hand to, and she's trying to force them to tip their hand, and this would be to help Trump in team. So it's time to revisit Judge Eileen Cannon. What's going on with her in this Mar-a-Lago documents case? I did rewatch my video, and I said that she would pick, I think I came up with like the Five of Swords or something. I said, she'll pick May. And that was the month she did pick. But I also said that I saw the Jack Smith team wanting the case moved to February or March. That didn't pan out. And I also said later on in the video that this could also be September. So I can't give myself credit on this one, because you can't just go theme out 3 months and then say, pick the one you like and say, woohoo, I guessed it right. Not quite. The initial guess is correct. We'll see if there's further delays that push it out to September or something along those lines, or August. But right now, Judge Cannon, what's going on with her? For entertainment purposes only, what are you doing? Okay, so we've got the deck is upside down. Yeah, we got the Ten of Pentacles. I think the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups in the signifier position. I think what it is that this is the you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back type of thing. You got me this great job as a federal judge, and I've made my choice. I'm going to side with Team Trump, and I'm going to do what I can to give you the best possible outcome you can get in this documents case. That's what I'm seeing at this point. It could also be her removal, because now there's talk about has she crossed the line with these rulings here. I'd say, yeah, she's crossed the line with those rulings. A pair of tens, what do you know? So by these rulings, she has called a lot of attention to herself. And this attention is probably going to be her undoing. What's the shadow card underneath there? Disappointment, betrayal, heartbreak. Yeah, I think what's going to happen is this is going to go up the food chain, and she's going to be admonished for this at a minimum, and this could get her pulled off the case in its entirety. We'll see how this pans out. But so far, we've got betrayal, heartbreak, loss, with the Ten of Cups, wanting to have that celebration, but, Ten of Swords, just endings. In the past, we have the Magician. She's been doing what she can to help this case along for Donald Trump. Whether it's appointing the special master, delaying for several months. She's done what she can to protect this man, to give him the best possible outcome. But I think what this Ten of Swords might be is, no matter what she does, it's not going to work. Why is that? Queen of Wands. Again, this is about, thinking about actions and future actions. This could be her looking at, okay, what else can I do to help out with this most benevolent income, what she expects to be the most benevolent outcome, which is helping Donald Trump. So she is purposely now on Team Trump. There's a lack of impartiality there. Part of the recusal process is that not only do you have to be impartial, but there can't be a perception of partiality. And I don't think a reasonable person could conclude that there's a lack of perceptible partiality in this case. It seems really, really obvious. Well, despite her actions, the truth is going to be revealed. All is going to be revealed. Look at all the sunflowers we've got going on here. Things are going to be revealed about what she's been planning, what she's doing. You can't hide from the truth. The truth is the truth. This case is really an open and shut case as far as that goes, which is probably why you have a Ten of Swords here. It doesn't matter what she does to help this along. It's going to end poorly for Donald Trump. So maybe what she's trying to do is help set him up with information for other cases. Lesson to be learned is the Page of Wands. This is the overarching energy. This is truth and enlightenment. Now, I was saying that this was her, the Queen of Wands. The lesson to be learned is the Page of Wands. That's a diminishment of 2 levels, wouldn't you say? This is probably her being told you need to take a walk from this case. You've lost your partiality. It's obvious to everyone. You go from a queen to a page. Bye-bye. The outcome is maybe she fights it. This might be something that goes up to like a 3-judge panel, and the 3-judge panel rules on it, and then there's fighting to bring it before the full appeals court, and then it goes before the full appeals court. So there's going to be fighting on this one, but again, there's a lot of disappointment and betrayal on here. So what I need to do now is find out if this thing gets peeled, what's going to be the result. I was kind of hoping it would show me the result in that one reading, but I'm not so lucky. That what we did get to see, though, is how this battle is going to shape up. And again, she's not, regardless of what she does, in the end, it's not going to work out. No matter how much she tries to make it the Ten of Cups, it's going to be the Ten of Swords. That's just what's going to happen. All she's doing now is torpedoing her reputation and potentially her career. For what? Everything Trump touches dies. She's a loyal foot soldier, to be sure. And maybe to the detriment of her career. It should be the detriment of her career. She is choosing the wrong side of history. Okay, so this fighting card, does this go up to the full appeals court? If it goes to the full appeals court, how's that going to pan out? A winner takes all. So it's going to be a unit. You know what that means? Unanimous decision. The appeals court's going to rule unanimously. Now, I almost don't have to throw any more cards. If they take it to the 3 judges and they say she's overstepped her bounds, guess what? When they go to the 11 judges are going to say she overstepped her bounds. If the 3 judges say, oh no, she's perfectly fine doing what she's doing, yeah, sure, you betcha, then the whole panel of judges will agree with that. The DOJ is not going to appeal this if they don't already know what the answer is going to be. So I expect that she's going to lose on this one, and it's probably going to get her kicked off this case. Queen of Swords. Oh, ouch. And remember on the special master, the three judges said nope, and it got appealed and went to the full panel of the full appeals court, and they said nope, and then they wrote a scathing letter. Get ready for version 2.0. They are going to eviscerate her on this. Absolutely eviscerate her. I think they told her the last time, pretty much when they eviscerated her, you better shape up. You know what? Keep your emotions in check. Keep your Donald Trump crush in the jar. Do not let it out again. Do not show that bias. She didn't listen, though. So now the appeals court has to take action. And they're going to take big action. This isn't going to be a little wrist slap. This is going to be the old beatdown stick here. Because she's chained herself to the devil. This is what you get. Everything Trump touches dies. And they're going to boot her off. They're booting her off the case. See you later, honey. Bye-bye. See you later. That's your bye Felicia card here. She's gone. And then we're going to start finding out stuff about her. We're going to start finding out stuff about her. Stuff is going to get leaked about her connections with Trump or the Federalist Society. But there's going to be a moon here. There's going to be something revealed underneath there. Very emotional time. I think the appeals court's going to be really upset with her for doing this. This is embarrassing to them. It's embarrassing to them. It's embarrassing to the state. They cannot understand why she's doing that, and maybe that information will get revealed. So, Judge Cannon, you have, you're your own worst enemy. I was going to use another term, but we'll just leave, you're your own worst enemy. The other term was a 3 term that involves screwing and something that rhymes with smooch. But it also means you're your own worst enemy. So don't worry about Judge Cannon. Judge Cannon is her own worst enemy, and she's going to basically get herself kicked off this case because she just can't seem to be impartial. Okay? That's my updates with Judge Cannon. Good luck. Bye, Felicia. We'll catch you later. Speaking of buys, thank you for supporting my videos and all the YouTube stuff you do to keep it up on the algorithms. Welcome to all the new subscribers that have discovered my channel and have subscribed to it. I really appreciate it. And thank you for supporting it. I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.